Damn, why you look at me like that?
Because I've been on here for like 10 minutes.
Man, I don't know how to do this thing.
And why you keep saying it's Friday? It's Tuesday.
I don't know what day it is. I don't know what day it is.
You got me messed up. I'm like, damn, what is today? Damn.
I don't know what day it is. You know what day it is? What's the difference between Tuesday and Friday?
The name.
The name, exactly. Right now, the only difference is the name, right?
Yeah.
So, I'm just gonna say this. One, I typically don't know what day it is, and so whatever day just pops up in my head is what I say, and then everyone tells me either I'm right or wrong on this. So just kind of a thing.
No, I feel you. It's definitely easy to mess up days. 100%.
And I don't truly care because there's no repercussion for our lack of knowledge of the day.
It's fact. I mean, unless you're on IG Live and people clowning you. But other than that, that's just regular.
But this is the thing. People expect stupidity from me, right? So, like, people expect a level of, like, what is he talking about? They don't care. How you doing, man?
I'm good, man. I mean, as good as we can be.
Okay. You keeping it tight? You getting ready?
I'm working. It's definitely different. I mean, this time's crazy right now. So, I want to say thank you to everybody that's on the front lines doing your job, going above and beyond the call of duty. We got to do our parts to help you so that you guys can keep doing. But thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I know I'm speaking for millions of people when I said thank you to all the frontline people. Yeah, man. And everyone's giving up something. You, for instance, like, you're playing for your hometown. You guys have the best record in the NBA. You have a chance to win a title. Look like you guys were on pace to have the 2-time MVP. So, we've had different people on here that missed out on the Olympics, missed out on their chance for a national championship. That's crazy, man. I feel for them. I mean, obviously, sports. I mean, outside of sports world is just crazy and chaotic, and we're just trying to get better every single day. But within the sports world, you just think about those high schoolers missing their senior years. Mm-hmm. The chance to win that state championship, those seniors in college, it's heartbreaking. No, it's tough, man, because you don't think about that. And there's so many that just, that opportunity's forever gone. But even you guys, how long you've been in the league, and to have a chance where, you guys believe that you guys are going to win a championship. There's probably 3 to 4 teams that realistically, in my opinion, have a chance to win a championship. And you guys obviously were the Vegas heads. What has that been on the team? Take me through the team text chain of, like, man, like, what are we going to do? Like, how, like, everybody's trying to stay ready. Everybody's trying to stay ready right now because for whatever it is that they can do, with the social distancing and everything. But yeah, I mean, we were on a little skid, but I mean, that happens in the NBA, you've been there, we're on a little skid going into this, but to only have about 20-some games left, the playoffs would have been starting this weekend, and to be in a great spot, it's definitely tough, but everybody's just trying to stay ready. We're trying to stay optimistic because that's all you can do right now. All you can be is optimistic. Yeah, that's all you can be right now is optimistic. But I got a couple questions for you, man. You watched the MJ documentary, man. What were your thoughts, man? Like, obviously, we're all just, like, soaking it up. We're itching for more. Can you give us more? But what were your thoughts on watching? And for a lot of people that might not know your backstory, your dad won 2 championships with the Lakers. Like, you grew up around basketball. You grew up around champions. So you understand what kind of that mindset is for a championship team. What was your thoughts watching that? I'm mad they Game of Thrones in us. I wanted to binge on that. It was awesome. It really was. There was a lot of anticipation when this came out like 2 years ago, saying that there's going to be a documentary, and I mean, there's a lot of unknowns. Like, and no one had no idea about Scottie Pippen's salary. Unless you were in the know at that point. Us growing up in that era, just watching them, like, they were superheroes. It's like, man, you didn't see all of that other stuff, and then once you get into the league, and now you see how things work, and you've seen your fair share of things go south, sideways, and good, and all that stuff. You see, like, you're like, man, you kind of want to. You're diving back in. It's like rewatching Game of Thrones over again in retrospect. And so I'm excited for next week. So a lot of people have talked about watching that. You now understand better where we are today with player empowerment. You had a GM
that was literally trying to break up a team that was the greatest team of all time
for no reason,
because he wanted more credit. And obviously there was tension there, and Scottie Pippen had tension. MJ was like, as long as we're winning, we should have the right to defend. If we lose, fine, break it up. But while we're winning, but that's not the model. And when a guy walks in and tells Phil Jackson, who went on to win 5 more championships, that I don't care if you go 82-0, we're going to break up this team. How mind-blowing is that?
It's crazy because of the what does Phil Jackson go and do when it's 5 more or whatnot. So it's just like, man, you were so quick to get this man out, get this new team going when you had, like, you know, the best squad, or arguably the best squad to ever be assembled, you know, outside of the damn Dream Team and the, you know, the what was the Bron and D Wade and Kobe and all them recipe, the Redeem Team or something like that.
Yeah. I don't talk about the Redeem Team that often because they were redeeming the mistakes that I had made. So
I didn't mean to put you on the spot right there, but you kind of made it about yourself. I was talking about the good times. Well, yeah, way to let the world remember that.
Well, you can't talk about the good times unless you remember the bad times, right?
I don't know. I think they did a hell of a job of making us forget the bad times.
Thank you.
We were staying up at 5 a.m. to watch them.
No, they were dope, man. And you know, and that's the biggest takeaway for me, and I think they've done a great job so far, is they take you to the beginning. To understand the last season, and that's what they're doing, the Last Dance, you have to understand the beginning. You have to understand MJ. You have to understand Scottie Pippen's contract situation. Why was Scottie Pippen why did he have surgery right before the season started, right? So he was famously like, look, I'm not going to break myself. You guys have already committed to say that I'm not going to come back here, which is mind-blowing. Given what he had accomplished in the prime of his career, they were not.
They won 72. They won 72. Yeah. And Pip was like, I'm going to do the surgery before the season.
Yeah.
Man.
No, it is crazy, man. One of the things that I wanted to talk about, you know, for you and what you have been able to do and being kind of not bouncing around, but going from different spots, but being in a mentor role in Minnesota where you're contributing, or Milwaukee, excuse me, you're playing, you're contributing, you're the vet. You guys have a very deep team. What has it been like playing with Giannis, watching his growth? What is he like as a leader? Tell us a little bit about Giannis and the way the team is constructed.
Man, truthfully, Giannis is scary. It's scary because, like, he's obviously talented, you know, arguably the 2-time back-to-back MVP, you know, obviously, you know, Bron and everybody else, but, you know, Giannis, I got to imagine he's a front runner, but he's got so much left. He's got so much left, and that's the kind of leader that he is he wants it. Mm-hmm. You know, he wants it. He wants to be great. He wants to win. He remembers his beginnings, and he wears them on his sleeve. Mm-hmm. You know, if you look at his shoes, you detail his shoes. Like, his shoes are like, you know, it tells his story. Like, he's proud of where he came from. He's proud of what he's about, and he can't wait to get to where he wants to go. And everybody else is just, you know, we all built the same way. You know, and you got a guy like that who has the talent and skill set that he does, and then you got a team around that full of vets and leaders and guys that have won and guys that no one really had it smooth, you know. Bled was a first-round pick, obviously, but, you know, Bled was a backup. Chris, second-round pick. I was undrafted. You know, Kyle's 42, but it's still going.
Kyle's my age.
You know, right? Like, you got guys from every walk with different you know, enterings into the league, but everybody's got that hunger.
Yeah.
At Giannis.
Yeah, but you guys keep it fresh. You guys keep it fun. Tell me about the WWF joint that you guys kind of have really coined. It's getting intense. There's multiple layers. There's tons of choreography.
Bro,
explain the WWF like intro to me.
It's getting too much. First of all, much respect to everybody in the WWE and the professional wrestling. It's unbelievable between the skits and the the execution. we don't come up with those until right before we get on the court. Like right before we go in the bed, we don't have any thoughts. Like, you know, sometimes we're just kind of like in the locker room, like we're getting ready to get ready. You know, we got the Celtics, and it's like, all right, what we gonna do? Giannis, you got something today? Rolo, you got something today?
Yeah.
But it really started with me and Rolo in Portland. Just doing silly, stupid. Like I would just whoop his ass because Rolo would irritate me. So I would just whoop his ass, and it just started to happen like before games, like right before we ran out of the tunnel. I would just start whooping his ass, whatever.
Yeah.
And then we were new, obviously, coming to the Bucks, and you know, my perception of the Bucks on the outside was like, you know, serious. It's about winning, you know, because when you watch Giannis play, that's his demeanor. But you know, he's cracking jokes, just like everybody else. But we wanted to kind of make like tight, like not loosen everybody up a little bit, but understand like, yo, we can go kill and laugh about it too. You know, you got to be able to do both, you know, but kill nonetheless. So like, I think that was one thing that I tried to get with Giannis a little bit. It's just kind of like, enjoy it, you know, enjoy what you're doing. It goes fast. Enjoy what you're doing. So that's kind of like how the wrestling thing happened. First time we did, everybody like, yo, trade them. They crazy. They crazy. Like, they're like, they go, But then everybody else started jumping in, so it was cool.
Oh yeah, no, Rolo, when he gets going, and truth be told, like they seem like they're really, really into it, which I just think makes it, you know, the cool thing about it is obviously you say like Giannis is this, and you guys have some characters on your team, but that's something that I think all of the NBA fans, even if you're not a Giannis fan or if you're not a Bucks fan, they enjoy that. They enjoy watching you guys have fun. They're the best team in the NBA with the MVP, and before they go out to battle, before they go out there to crush people, because you guys were on a record pace, they're having fun, right? You can have fun if you go handle your business, right? I think you guys sent the right message.
Yeah, and I mean, and the best part is when you saw, like, obviously we see some wrestlers get into it. Some The Rock shouted us out, but when other teams would get into it, you know, like a couple mascots we whooped this year.
That's awesome, man. Don't ever change that, man.
We whooped a couple mascots this year.
Yeah, no, that's dope. That's dope. So I want to ask you a couple of questions before I let you get out of here. And I appreciate, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Richard Jefferson. This is Wesley Matthews. We're chopping it up. Okay. Would you rather, this is a little game we like to play on here. Would you rather be overly excited about everything or scared about everything?
That's terrible.
That's terrible, right?
Oh man, I would be so annoying because I can't be scary.
Yeah,
that's scary. So you
just be overly excited about everything.
Man, everything.
Like you get a birthday card from your
like
aunt,
that kid, like that one
$5 in it, and you're just like jumping up and down.
Like that kid that got that avocado.
Oh, in the
video. Gee, dang. That's what you got to be.
You got to be excited, man. Be excited about everything. There's nothing wrong with being too excited.
You might brighten up somebody's mood.
Okay. Would you rather take the game-winning shot and it's 50-50 you make it, or give the assist to a teammate and it's 100% they go in?
Oh, we got to swing that.
You got to swing it.
We got to swing that. That's 100%. That's no brainer. You got to swing that. We got to go home.
I've been testing people on here every day.
Yo, who said 50-50?
No one, but that's the right answer.
They better not.
That's the right answer. It's like 50, you know, I don't know, man. You know, there's those chuckers and gunners. It's like, yo, give me 50-50 every time, right?
Yeah, we all know some.
We all know some. We're not going to shout them out because then they're going to feel like we hating on them. Would you rather be able to see your future or change something about your past?
Change the past.
You want to change the past? Do you care to change what you would change in your past?
What would I change in my past? I would have never said a lie in my life. That's what I would change.
Okay. So you've been caught up before.
I mean, just everybody lies.
Everybody's
my 3-year-old lies.
Yo, so bad at it.
Right.
That's the worst part about it. They could have chocolate on their face and be like, "Did you eat that chocolate bunny?" "No, Daddy." And you're just like, "I don't like you." Right? Like, I understand that I love my children, but the way they lie is just
like you don't even slow. Yeah, like That's just crazy.
That's just crazy. No, so we had Satu Sabali on here, and she said the question was, would you rather be the best liar ever or a person who could always tell when someone was lying?
Ooh, always tell.
Always tell.
Always tell.
That's the right one, because she did not want to tell the truth about. She did not want to tell. She was like, I don't want to be the best at lying. That would just ultimately get me in a bad
right,
spot.
right.
Was gonna say, okay, one more question, and I'm gonna let you out of here. Okay.
Right.
There's some good questions over here. Would you?
Someone just said we can see the future in your. My bad. What was the question?
You find that funny? You find that funny?
No, it wasn't.
I'm over here trying to work.
Someone called me Ricky Williams. That's crazy.
Someone called you Meek Mill. They're like, yo, is that Meek Mandela over there? What's going on?
Hey, someone hit me with the Ricky Williams.
Oh yeah. Oh, the jokes are not gonna stop. If you look at that, you'll get distracted.
Bro, I be getting distracted because I just keep seeing eggs pop up on your ass. Damn.
You know what, people? We over here trying to work for y'all. We trying to get y'all content.
They've literally been firing you this whole time.
Eggs nonstop. Right? just nonstop. And they find it so funny. And it's like I do have like an oddly perfectly shaped, round, smooth head.
Yeah, that's work, huh?
No, it's honestly, man, I could have a Shane Battier head with the lines and the wrinkles and stuff where it looks like my brain's exposed.
Why you go at Shane like that?
I got Shane went to Duke.
You do feel like you're someone just stretched your skin like this and this.
Well, it looks like someone took off Shane Battier's like the top part of his skull and then just put his skin back on so you could see his brain.
They said salted caramel head ass.
Yo, these people ain't nice. These people are rude.
That's crazy.
These people are rude. That's real clever. Nice eggs. Like you took the time to do something that wasn't even clever.
All right, what's the question, man?
I got no more questions for you, man. I'm getting out of here. I got no more questions for you.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus.